In the video, the teacher produced a scatter graph. Now we can do that by selecting these two columns of data. And then we go to Insert, and under Charts here, we're going to select Scatter. And it's this one here that we want. And then we have a chart inserted in our page. So we can just drag that up here. And then we can alter things about it. For example, we don't want it called height, and it's just a text box, so if we just double click it, we can open it up and we can say that that is height versus belly button height. Now, this person here might be a potential outlier, but let's not worry about them too much. And we can now format the axes. So if we go to the axis area here and right click that, then maybe we didn't quite get the axis. So here's the axis, format axis, and I can see that the first data value here is at about 65, 70 maybe. So I'm actually going to start the graph at 60 rather than 0. And 140 is fair enough. So we'll leave that there, and that's fine. And we can see that it now starts at 60, which gives us a better look at the data, and we'll do the same sort of thing over here. So we need to make sure that we get that. And format axis, and for this one here, let's start it at around 100, and that will cut off all this bottom part of the graph and it will look much better. So there we go, and we can see a much better picture of the data now. Now I'm just going to close this. And if I now select the data and right click, it says add trend line. So that will put on a line of best fit through the data. This one's looking more and more like an outlier, and maybe we could remove that one as well. We've got linear selected, that's the one we want. And that's absolutely fine. And this trend line could be used to predict a height from a given belly button height. So for example, if we knew a belly button height of 85 and we went up to the line and then we went across, we'd predict somewhere around 143 from just looking at it like that. And pretty much that's it. You just need to do this for various groups. I'd say at least boys and girls from the same year group, but perhaps looking at boys and girls in two different age groups separated by a few years, so you can compare the results and see if growth has any part to play in either how well grouped the points are around the trend line or this value here. And remember what the value of phi was when you've looked up stuff about the golden ratio, and look how close the mean and the median are to that.